Hi, I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey everybody, thanks for joining us on today's video. Nicely done car. I love these cars, man. First off, there's not a ton of them, and the reason why there's not a ton of them is because these have just started to become collectible. They're really started to come up in value, and this is really the way you should buy and think about this car collector hobby that you might be getting into or that you're already into, is that you buy these cars where they're not super popular, but now they're on the rise. For instance, like some of the 70s vintage Corvettes that were not bringing a lot of money, all of a sudden now are starting to come up because the older cars are becoming so expensive, like the matching numbers LS6 Chevelles for, you know, $100,000, when you can get an awesome collector car like this, fully restored, for under $20,000, which is pretty amazing when you think about it. So this car here, fully restored, the underneath is done, the top is done, the engine's rebuilt, the transmission's been redone, brakes, suspension, we have lots of receipts, pictures, everything. This is a cool car to take out for a drive. And then one thing people don't know about these is the Corvairs, a lot of people thought they were all 4-cylinder cars and didn't have a lot of grunt. This one has the mid-level 6-cylinder in it. There's no radiator, so you don't have to worry about that, a la like the Volkswagen was for many years, Porsche was for many years, because these were able to be air-cooled and oil-cooled and didn't require all the extraneous fluid systems and things like that. So they're actually easy to maintain. They're very roomy inside because the engine and transmission is in the back of the car, so the floor is completely flat. It's just a great styling exercise, and we walk around this, you go, wow, this is a really cool car. All right, come on up here and let's talk about the paint for a second, all right? I like to go over this first because this is Palomar red, and I want to say to you that this is significantly nicer than the factory might have offered you circa 1963. There's what time it is. The paint is just this gorgeous, deep burgundy metallic, all the new chrome, stainless. The emblems alone, like the car was restored, and I think that the emblems were so expensive they didn't do that. We finished that, bought the emblems. The emblems alone for the whole car, just to give you an idea, were around $700 to finish it up. But right now, I'd love Justin to come on over here and while I'm talking about this a little bit and just show you how cool some of these really are. They're just really nice, kind of period correct. They just look great. But I also want to show you how nicely the fit is on this and how nice door opening. So the one thing I do like about the car is it is fully original, all original and things like that. The one option I might consider doing on this is actually putting on a set of 15-inch mini light wheels with some white letter tires that would give it a sport look if that's what you wanted. If you like the elegant look of this, we'll leave it just the way it is, or you could have 2 sets of wheels and tires and have 2 totally different cars, all right? Now the car comes with a gorgeous white interior, a white convertible top, and a white boot. All of that stuff is brand new as well. All right, let's take a peek under here and look at the detail. This is really nice. Come on, swing around, because this is the kind of thing that you would take to a car show. Carbs have all been rebuilt. We have receipts for that. There's your nice big 6-cylinder engine in here, okay? It's got the original generator on it, and they did this really cool job, and it's like this engineering thing of running the fan and the generator all around the whole system there, and it looks really neat. Original air cleaner on there, all set up, fresh battery, decals are all in place like they're supposed to be. It's all nicely painted in here. It just looks great, man. And listen, this is the cool thing. Look how easy this is to work on. You want to go ahead and change some spark plugs? No big deal. That takes seconds to do that. The coil is right there. You want to change the alternator. You want to change the voltage regulator, whatever it is. Check the oil, check the transmission. This is an automatic transmission car too, so it has a dipstick there. Here's the oil dipstick here. It's just super easy, and that's why people love these cars, because they're so user-friendly, and plus they're great to look at as well. I love this design back here, where we're still talking about the jet age. Those look like little jet engines that are kind of coming out the back. This great little insert for the tag frame is very nice. And what I wanted to show you is a little bit under here, so you can see all of this is new, the exhaust is new, it's all detailed, but look how flat it is underneath. The reason that's important to you is at high speeds, these cars, any car, the flatter it is underneath has a much better chance of staying stable on the ground. If there's a lot less turbulence under there, meaning things that were hanging down disturbing the air, the cars ride better, they handle better, and they enjoy the high speed better. Plus these get great fuel economy. All right, let's look at this right here, because this is kind of cool. What I wanted to show you is how much storage is in here. Check this out. That's why these cars were really very efficient for their times. All the new wiring, a wiper motor, brake system, a washer fluid, but all of this in here. You could throw a couple bags in here, you could throw some chairs and stuff to relax at maybe a car show, something like that. This is all painted inside here as well. and it just gives you some detail that somebody has spent a lot of time and a lot of money making sure that you're getting a really, really nice car. And that's why I like these cars so much. The truth of the matter is, this car costs way more than what it's selling for to restore. But that's part of the hobby, unfortunately, and that's why this right here is the way to buy these. Let someone else do the restoration, enjoy it for a little bit, and then you benefit from that. All right, so let's check out the inside of the car here. This is kind of cool, and the reason I wanted to say this is, first off, I'm 6'1". Like, look at how much room is in this car. You can take another couple out with you. The floor is flat because the drivetrain is in the back, okay? And then on here too, the nice thing about it is it's got automatic transmission selectors right here. It's got the original AM radio in it. I mean, it's just nicely restored in all stock. It's great looking plastic steering wheel. But I wanted to say this too, that because the front end is a little bit lighter too, it doesn't really need power steering and stuff. So like here, it's just sitting here and I'm able to turn the wheels just because, and that's why these cars drive so nice. They just really do. Nice big gauge setup right here. Now the one thing we could do for you if you like is put a nice little AM FM CD sound system right in the glove box right there. That way we keep the dash all stock, but you can go ahead and have your tunes as well. Part of the restoration you should be looking for though is while you're out there is A, you're looking at pictures, B, you should be looking for a video like we're doing right now, okay? Secondly, little things that catch your eye. What is the quality of the paint like? Is everything in the car? Even little stuff like, look at the floor mats. Are they frayed? Are they old, right? Does the glove box light work? Does the footwell lighting work? New pedals, new trim. That kind of stuff there is the expensive stuff to get done, and when you do put in the right foam in the seats instead of just recovering them, these are nice and full, they're not sagging in the middle, little stuff like that. And the most important thing is the quality of the restoration and how good does the car look, because if the car has ugly color combinations and is a very average restoration, it's very difficult to resell if you decide that maybe later down the road you want to get something else and try a different type of car, okay? You know, because we talked about how easy it was to maintain the car and the engine compartment, how easy everything was to get to, how easy the interior is, the great storage up front and things like that, and then just to go ahead and throw up the convertible top is just another nice easy thing to do. And look at this, it's brand new. Nice and tight, smooth. That's what happens when you get a nice new convertible top. Anyway, that's the cool thing about it, is it takes a second to put it up. Or if you're at work and, you know, it's been a great day, whatever, or been a horrible day, what have you, boom, it only takes a few minutes. Put everything here, it snaps into place, and then you go ahead and put your boot on. The whole car. We looked at the restoration, we looked at the options, the color combinations, the white convertible top, the beautiful white interior against the dark cherry, dark burgundy, what they call Palomar paint, and the fact that I know that it drives really well, and I'm hoping that you'll find a way somehow to get this really cool convertible in your life. Call us 301-816-1000 and we'll tell you all about this Corvair Monza convertible.